Well, hello guys. Cave Drill here, back again on the server. Last time we made this monstrosity. I haven't actually gotten it unplugged yet. I'm here to do that right now. But today my plan... Ooh, excuse me one second. Ooh, there we go. Dang. Today my plan is I would like to get the other part of that big mob farm out there I showed in the walk around. I would like to get that up and working. Why did I do that? This has to go here. There we go. Oops. No, those are going to end up in the water. Yep. Oh well. I have plenty of glass. I'm good. Okay, so there we go. Now, when we breed these cows here, which if these two idiots would stop jumping in my face. Come on. Oh, now we're getting a few. More of them are starting to jump. Alright, well somehow that one managed to get in the lava blade. Alright, come on, send out the little ones. Yeah, I wanted to put that on a dispenser. Oh well, that'll be problems for the future. Because today I want to work on that mob farm itself. The other one that's already there, it was a creeper farm before I updated it. So I just built it where it was, at the level it already was. I was going to make it a all-around mob farm just for any mobs. But it's not a high enough fall for witches to die. So that is what I'm going to be doing today, is on that other one. Because I can't go any higher with it, or it'll look stupid. I'm going to push the killing platform down into the water. And then I want to take off, or then I'm going to dry up the water around it. And I think I'm going to put it in a clicker dropper like I have down there. What am I going to need? I would rather spiders not spawn in there, so I think I'm going to make a bunch of iron doors. Iron trap doors. Because that's the easy way to make spiders not spawn. Take all the iron out of that chest. Do I have one of these? Yeah, one of these that says stone slabs in it. Okay, that one's full though. Take this one here. Or, well, actually we'll just throw them in this chest. I gotta fix that cow farm. I'll probably just end up doing that off camera. It's just it needs a couple of modifications. I think the water stream in the top needs moved back. But alright, this is all stuff from when I redid the pigman farm, but should all be okay. Alrighty, let me grab these. I think I have enough stuff to do this. All this, yeah, I got plenty of blocks at least to do this. Actually, let me grab, yeah, I got a few squares open in that chest. Let me grab a few stacks of ice because of that stupid water mechanic I showed you in the last video. This farm is actually a real pain in the ass to do now, because you can't just place the water where you want it. You have to, while you're trying to place it, you actually have to, like, make a full block, place the water, and then put a half slab back. So most of the water in that area is sitting on a half slab. Which box? This was the box. Are all these sponges? That's a wet one. Let me dry that one off. See, make sure I got extra sponges here. Pretty sure I got more in here. Yep. Waste a piece of coal. Make sure all my sponges are dry. before I go over here trying to do this. Because this whole thing's going to be built out of stone blocks underground. But, yeah, creepers and spiders only have to fall like 20 blocks or something like that to kill them. So not very far. But witches have to fall, actually, I believe more blocks than Enderman, I think. No, Enderman were... Enderman, no. Never mind. Yeah, Enderman a lot. Where do I have... There we go. Put that there. They are the highest falling mob aside from Enderman, I believe. Yeah, witches are 29 blocks. Endermen are like almost 40 blocks. They're up there. Alright. So, let me grab some ender pearls. Just so I've got a couple stacks of those on me. I don't want to have to come back for anything. Grab the last of my redstone. That's fine. I think I'm going to grab a couple more stacks of iron. Just in case I got to make more doors. There we go. Way more than I should need. Empty shulker here. The iron and empty shulker. I don't want to like just straight up turn it into iron trapdoors and then not need them. Yeah, I've got plenty of stone, plenty of smooth stone. Because my whole platform out here was made out of smooth stone. But when I made that, I used up the end of my smooth stone making it. Drop anything? Ow, that hurt. No. Let's drop gunpowder. Go away. I need your freaking cheap-ass gunpowder. The next thing I need to make in this world, I have a steady supply of TNT, and quite frankly, I'm not a fan of duplicator or infinite machines. So, aside from like infinite cobblestone, because that's not really infinite cobblestone, but I would like to make a cobblestone farm and a tree farm, and I'm going to use TNT to do it. Because I keep running out of freaking logs, and it's a real pain. So, yeah, this is where we're going. To the top of that one there is 20-something. It's not, I know it's not what I need, though. Get down here and grab scaffolding. I think this chest is just a anything chest. Why is there gunpowder in? Alright, whatever. Yeah, this chest doesn't have a filter. So even if I drop my scaffolding here, I'm fine. Alright, let's see how many blocks up this is. Take 4 out of my inventory because I'm retarded, so I can actually count here. Oh wait. Oh yeah, there's a sign there. It'll stop on the sign. Oh, I can't place that there. That's annoying. Glass block. Can I place it? There we go. So 39 left. Brain fart. It's 21 blocks. Okay, that's about what I thought it was. Needs to go like 8 or so deeper. So that's going to be fun to do. And yeah, I missed the scaffolding. One of them went into the sort of. Alright, so yeah, I have to dig that one over there. Well, I have to submerge that one over there. There's my scaffolding in my glass. Yeah, it's going to have to go down. Probably from this level, it'll have to go down another 8 plus 8-ish blocks at least. So, make sure grabbing out resources here so I can start pillaring over and everything. Unfortunately, I am going to have to deal with the night cycle. I don't know if I have any wood with me that I can make a bed real quick. I know I've got the... Yeah, let me go grab some wood really quick. I'm going to make a bed because I don't want to deal with wraiths. Actually, I just thought about it. I'm pretty sure one of those chests over here is full of wood. Remember we were making the trapdoors for the creeper farm. But regardless... 3 of those. Let's stick a basic bed in here for now. That way I can just clear the night. Yep, look at it. There's wood in that chest. Dang it. Oh well, there's also a couple stacks of smooth slabs in there, plenty of stone bricks. Alright, so I don't need any stone bricks. Because this whole thing, as you can see, is made out of stone bricks under the stone slabs. I think I'm going to... Looks like the center block. Unfortunately, I can't really see where the shadow is properly until it's noon. So... I know I said in the last video I was probably going to make some cuts, and I didn't end up actually doing that. I just did a straight through. I prefer to actually make my videos just a full-length video. But this one is definitely going to have some jump cuts in it. Because it's a lot of just repetitive boringness. So, and it'll probably be a couple-hour project. Or that last one was one of those one-day build kind of things. Oh, I think I'm... Actually, yeah, I'm dead center. Alright. This is the center, right here, of this farm. Is it a 3-block? Yeah, it's a 3-block center farm, right? Yeah, and it's 2 blocks either way on for the hoppers. Do I have anything to represent? No. I'll just make them like 3 high to represent the hoppers. That's 2 blocks this direction. And then this direction. Alright. So at not quite this height, but at like down here it's 21 blocks. So if I go, actually just to be safe, I might just go 10 blocks into the water. Just to be 100% safe. If I die out here, I'm going to feel like an idiot. Mainly for the fact I'm going to respawn. Really because I run into something and die. Alrighty. Whoa, that was cool. I'm a dolphin. What the heck? It's like launched. Okay, but regardless, underneath this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So down here, this is the level the hoppers will be at. I need to get one of those gems of the ocean things, because I've got a couple of the stars or whatever you use to make those. The things that let you breathe underwater. Okay. So down here is where the hoppers are going to be for this one. And then, like I said, I think I'm going to put them into a water stream and send them over that way. I'm going to have it just collect into... I'm going to have the hoppers collect it. It'll collect into a dropper, and the dropper will just drop them out into the water stream. That way it'll make it a little bit easier. Alright. There's that. So, in essence, it's going to be the same exact farm as over there. It's just going to be lower. Now comes the fun part of building the drop shaft here. Okay, yeah, beyond the hoppers, I don't need any airspace down here, so super worried. I'm going to make this solid though. So at least it looks good. once this is all done, then fill it in with, dry it out. So I'm going to do this, and I will be right back. And like magic, we're done. Alrighty. So, go ahead and... Oops. I forgot that doesn't have slap. Doesn't break the half. Breaks the whole freaking block. Alright, go ahead and get all this crap out of the way here. Because now it's time to go grab sponges and sponge into this whole thing. Dry it all up. So when that's done up there, there'll be a place for the mobs to drop. And just like this one here, I'll measure what the bottom block is on that. I think it's at like, you know, what are we at here? What's it? 89 or something like that. 89, it might be 91. Which box? There we go. Sponges are in this box. This should be a pretty quick operation here. And let's drop in here. Just gonna put one on the bottom down here. Wouldn't be any source blocks, but it looks like a couple of them tried hanging on. No, this is not a source block, is it? It's just a block. It's for some reason holding. Why are you not? Go down, dang it. This is doing the same motor. Come on, flow. Being stupid. Really? Come on. I hate the new water mechanics. It's so annoying. Was it an axe that makes... No, I don't think there's anything that does these quick. No, nothing breaks sponge fast. That's that. Oh, well, no, I don't want to take that away. That's just going to go the whole way around. Because the whole platform is going to be made of that. We have slabs. There we go. Scaffolding are pretty much one of the best blocks they've added to the game in a long time. Those things are awesome. So those situations where they took a mod and turned a mod into an actual thing, and it's an amazing thing. This, I don't even think I'm going to leave a path out to this. I'm just going to leave this hole here, which I think that'll look a little cooler than actually making a whole path over here to it. And I'll just run the either a chain of hoppers over to this sorting system here, or like I was thinking, I might, oh, there's a trident guy. See if I can get him to drop that trident. Been trying to get a trident. That's one of the few things I haven't actually gotten yet. Where'd he go? There he is. Come here, fool. Come here, fool. Drop it. Oh, that's when he threw. Nope. Darn. Yeah, I've been trying to get one of those. I'm really hoping I can get one. Because I want to be able to use the Riptide enchantment to be able to launch. Oh, good. Past night here. Alright, there we go. I only ended up with 4 wet sponge out of this whole thing. That's kind of a miracle. Go ahead and dry those out. Alright, so next is going to be starting, because I didn't bring any hoppers with me, and I do have enough wood, and I do have enough, okay, you know, I got enough resources to make hoppers. As like I said, I'm pretty sure, aside from the couple of them that are probably going to be in these, yeah, there's 3 in here. I don't have a lot of hoppers. I didn't bring any chests with me, though, so might have to go farm some wood for a little bit here to make some chests, because I really don't feel like running back to my base to make stuff continuously. But I'll put those in this one. I can make enough hoppers here to do the bottom of that thing for now. Well, actually, I don't think that's enough. No, that's nowhere near enough. I can start the bottom of it, put it that way. Start replacing the bottom of this thing with a couple of hoppers here. And then I'll work on getting it all put together. So here. Really inappropriate. Thank you. Actually, get me out of the water. Let me do this. And I'll put the hopper there, and then we'll collect into that. I'm going to leave that center block because I don't want to have to redo my scaffolding. Okay, so I got a few hoppers. Yeah, I wanted to go farm some wood to make some chests. So I'll do that later, though. I'm going to start working on the actual, like the roof of the farm here. And then I'll scaffold up and make this platform here. I need to hop up, once all the mobs stop falling for a minute here, into this one and see... make sure everything else is going to fall on my head while I'm here. But yeah, this right here, you see how these are on full blocks and everything else is half slabs? I had to make these full blocks to actually be able to place this stupid water, because it kept placing it like half a block down in the slab. Alright, what Y level are we on here? We're on a whole block too. We're not like half a block up, so it's 89. Alright. So the base layer up there needs to be at 89. Let me go ahead and... spam a bunch of these up. These things are kind of annoying to work with sometimes. Alright. Because yeah, otherwise I want these two farms to be perfectly symmetrical. Alright, so I'm standing on 89. There we go. Make one out that way, one out that way. Then, oh crap, I don't have any of the, dang it. I don't have any of those stone slabs with me that the whole farm is made of. Those guys there. These. Okay. The whole farm is just made of like plain smooth stone slabs instead of any kind of like special. Ow. Oh my gosh, go up. There we go. Oh, thank you for feather falling. I actually do dumb stuff and not immediately die. Forgot that's a thing. Alright, so that is where the farm will be. I'm going to make this layer for now. This is going to get removed. I'm pretty sure this is... Good God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 5 by 5 area. Really, dogs? Are we doing this right now? let me get through a recording without being annoying. So, yeah. This is how big the opening will be. I'm going to use these to mark the, where the water streams come to an end. That's how big the opening is on the base of the thing. Now that I'm closer, am I actually... Yes, I am dead center. Good. Okay. That was my biggest worry, making sure I was actually dead center on this farm. Alrighty. Because from this point, I'm going to move over, kind of like catty corner a block, so I can start making the floors. I'm going to use scaffold to get up for the floors. That ain't going to be nowhere near high enough. I had to recount all that crap out, see all my distances and everything. So, wait for it. Alright, well, dogs are starting to bark. I am going to go see what they're barking at, and I'm probably going to go collect some trees and stuff to make some hoppers, and I'm going to count this stuff out. And before I start building again, I'll bring you guys back. So, I'm going to go do that real quick, and I'll be back. Alright, I got dogs dealt with. They're barking at something on the porch. Cat or something running around. I came back, started filling this back in. Go ahead and get this filled in, and I'm going to go check distances and everything on stuff on this one. This one already has a clock running on it, so my thought is, instead of wasting a ton of redstone making a little more repeaters, I'm just going to run a string right across here to power the dropper over here on the observer tree. Make it a lot simpler. That, and I also noticed on the older recordings there's a little bit of jittering, and I changed up a couple of things with my recording software, so I'm hoping that goes away. But yeah, this is what I've been doing here. Want to get this stupid thing filled in, and then I'm going to go about making the floors underneath. So I need to measure this floor out, and then I need to measure out those, see how big those were, because I don't remember exactly. I don't think there's any more mobs in here. Doesn't look like there's a spider, I think is it. Come on, fall. Come on, stupid, fall. Alright, well, regardless, the dangerous ones are gone. This guy, that is that outer ring I made out of those smooth stone slabs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me put a torch in my heater so I can actually see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 blocks from that. And each of these goes up and 2 back. Well, this next one goes up and 2 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 blocks. Hey, you finally fell. About time. A couple of them. So yeah, that's 7 blocks on the spawning platform. Get off my crap. Get out of here. Idiot. Alright. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that looks even. And get that one. I like doing that way. That way I can't screw up the count, because I have a bad tendency of miscounting stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 there. And then these are like that. that. Probably should just throw a torch, yeah. That way we don't get any more mobs spawning out here like that stupid spider. Because now I gotta deal with him. If I drop back down there. And that'll be the last one there. And then these connect diagonally, like it does over there. But the next thing is a block up, like that, over. It is as well 3 wide, and it comes this way, like that. Right, throw a torch there as well. So hopefully nothing can spawn out here. And then what was this, 3 blocks I think it was? Yeah, something like that. And then behind that is 1 more layer up higher. And it's also 3 blocks. So then this goes around like that. And then that next layer up, for all intents and purposes, I should have just done that. This is only 1 block. And actually, I don't even think it's, I think it's just a thin layer. It's not even, yeah, it's just a straight layer. That is way too fast of a freaking rocket. And of course, don't even start with me. Really? Get off my crap, moron. Okay, so that's that. Really? Stupid torch. So, yeah, this isn't even... doesn't even have the blocks out here. I mean, it does get a block like this, though, the whole way around. That'll be used later, though. The reason for that block is when you go to place the water, it gives the, it makes the water flow a certain direction. And no, this is not any form of original farm. This was looked up. It was in a video of like the best mob farms currently or something like that, and I just figured this would be the quickest and easiest one I could make. It actually doesn't take a whole lot of resources to make. It is actually a fairly cheap farm. So, which I like. I don't like having to take a whole lot of resources to make stuff if I can do it in a few. That, and I also like a little bit more complicated stuff sometimes too, though. So, it varies. 2, 3 across. Oops. No, you go away. There. Now we go back out that way. Fill this in. Drop a torch there. And then that's the general gist of it. That's a whole side there. Then fill this in between. Am I off here? I think I'm... No, I need an extra layer in between here. There we go. Okay. Now that's all filled in. This whole layer is filled in. This whole layer is filled in. And that should put it a perfect 7 blocks away from the hole in the center. That way you get that 3x3 hole that's in the middle there. The reason you have to do that with those signs, which I don't actually have to do on this one, so I can get rid of this outer ring. Like, I can fill this outer ring here. because I don't plan on this one spawning spiders. I would like to keep those, keep the spiders and the, well, this is going to spawn creepers. I don't have a way around that. There's no way to make it not spawn creepers that I know of. But I can make it not spawn spiders, which is what I plan on doing. So that way this can be just a normal farm, because they can also, if you're really unlucky, like me and this stupid farm spawning, stupid mobs already, go away. And I missed. Get out of here. But, yeah, they actually could fall and catch this side, the side of this, and climb back out. There is one other thing I just realized I'm going to have to do for this farm. And, I'm probably going to have to take it an extra block down, because I need something to kill feather falling zombies and skeletons. So I need to put in some like magma blocks or something down there to kill zombies and skeletons. The ones with feather falling, because they're not going to die from the whatever 30 or so block fall. Is not actually going to kill them, unfortunately. Or this, yeah, 30 some block fall will not actually kill a feather falling, a zombie or a skeleton with feather falling 3 boots on. Because unfortunately that's a thing. But I'm going to go ahead and finish making this lower structure here. And I will be right back. Alrighty, and we're all done. So, next thing for this. I'm thinking, do I want to add the water now? Or do I want to start making platforms? Kind of debating. Yeah, we're same level here. Reason I'm wondering whether I want to add water or not is if once you break these outer blocks, because you do break them in the end, you can see they're not on those anymore. All they're made to do is train the water stream in a direction before you get rid of them. If the water stream gets updated after you've placed those or after you've removed those blocks, then it can flow in a different direction and screw it all up. So I'd rather not do that. So I think I'm going to hold off on the water for the moment, and I'm going to start making this portion here. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just like, yeah, we're only 2 blocks high in this area here. It's every 2 blocks there's a this is a dispenser here, right? Yes, that's a dispenser there. So that's the other thing. I might have to actually go back and make some dispensers. I just thought about that. I did not bring any with me. I brought observers, but I did not bring any dispensers. I don't think these guys drop anything. I'm not sure if I'm the world's unluckiest person, but I've thrown like 4 ender pearls this entire video, and that was a creeper riding a spider. That's a thing in this now too. Okay, but like out of all the ender pearls that I've thrown, I've gotten a couple of endermites already. Like, really? They spawn way too commonly. But yeah, for this one, I think I'm going to leave this layer here. I mean, I want to replace it with this kind of slab so it doesn't look different. But because this one isn't, like I said, isn't going to be spawning spiders, so shouldn't be an issue. But this next layer is going to be here, like this. And they're only 7 blocks from the dead center here. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Because that's all the further water flows. And the water comes right to the edge of it. 7 blocks. So, and then there will be a dispenser in the middle, pointed up, with a observer going the other direction. So, and it uses like a bud switch kind of thing at the top to actually make it do its thing. But yeah, last time I did this, I didn't use the scaffolding like a moron. But let's see here. Yeah, there's 7. So when I was done, I used gravel. I think it was I used, so I had to remove the gravel. But it was one of those. At least I used gravel that way. It was something that was quick to remove, though. Still, just plop a torch down and let it all destroy itself. But yeah, go ahead and light these up. Yeah, the way you keep spiders from spawning in these is with iron trap doors. And once I have the platforms done, I'll go back through and trapdoor them. Because spiders can spawn in a 3x3 area. So as long as there's no 3 block by 3 block area for them to spawn in, they cannot spawn. And mobs can't spawn on trapdoors. So this is why I'm sitting here debating whether I want to leave spiders spawn in the farm or if I want to turn it off. Because I'm pretty sure the ring of that thing is far enough it'll kill a spider. So I might just leave it on. That way, if they try to go one side or one direction or the other, they won't hit the ring, or they'll still die when they hit the ring down here. That ring around the outside edge. I figure that'll probably kill them anyways. So, I just thought about the other thing I can do for zombies is drag a villager over here. And I could put a villager out on a little thing, just have like a lava blade or a magma block over there. That'd be one way to get rid of the stupid feather falling zombies. But this one, I think I better separate bones and arrows as well. Make them totally separate. But I'm definitely going to have a void, some kind of like a void dropper thing over there, which is why I'm thinking I'm going to do this whole thing with hoppers, at least at this point where the sorter system is. I might flush stuff over to the sorting system with a water stream, but at the sorter is going to stay hoppers. That way I can control the flow of items going through it, so that if it does get too many items, or if it fills one of the chests up down there and we're full of gunpowder, then it just starts voiding the rest of the gunpowder. Or if I fill up with bones or arrows, it just starts voiding the bones and arrows. So I am going to make a sorting system for all of the different witch drop items that I care about, like the glowstone and the redstone for sure are going to get their own sorting system. I don't know that I'm going to sort out the miscellaneous witch drops, like the potions and stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to sort that stuff. Though I am debating on putting just a little tip of a lava blade right in the middle there. That way it'll, when the water stream will push the witches, or will push all the mobs into the lava blade. And so that way as they're falling, they're burning. So what it'll make the witch do is the witch will pull out a potion of fire resistance and be holding a potion of fire resistance when it dies. So it gives it a chance of dropping a fire resist potion. That would be actually kind of a neat upgrade to the farm. I may end up actually doing that, just a little lava blade right up here that they'll hit as they get pushed into the center and fall. So they're burning on the way down. because witches have a high chance of, or not a high chance, but they have a higher chance of dropping the potion that they're currently drinking or holding that they last were drinking when they die. So if you want to farm fire resist potions, you light them on fire and then kill them. But this is the gist here. I'm going to go up. Let me go ahead and make one of these platforms here. Show what they look like when they're all said and done. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 2, 3. There we go. So 7 by 7. And then they're just a single block like that. Oh, no, I didn't go too far. Alright, that was perfect. But yeah, and then there you go. There's one floor. But as I said, I'm debating here. I'm purely out of laziness. I may not actually trapdoor the floor. Just because it'll take longer to do. And I'd rather get this farm up and running. I could deal with voiding spider web. String or whatever. Doesn't really bother me. If I end up having to dumpster some spider drops. The other thing I kind of wish is I wish spiders would drop the spider eye when they died from fall damage, but spider eye is a player kill exclusive thing. I think iron golems also count towards it though, because iron golems also, like, at least if they were built by a player, they drop XP as well when they kill something. So that was something else I'd looked at doing, was making the Enderman farm a automatic XP farm where you just stand there and let a couple of iron golems beat up the Enderman, because the Endermen are all one hit anyway, so all the golem has to do is touch them and they're dead. And then that way they would just drop XP, so you could just stand there AFK and pick up all the XP from them. But this is what one of the floors will look like. It's just like that. And then it'll have a dispenser and stuff all the way to the top. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and when I get back I'll have to go and make some dispensers and I believe some more observers, because I'm pretty sure I've only got like 6 of them left, and there's quite a few floors as you can see over there. So I'll be right back. Oh, I'm just going to stop it right there. I just got done looking at the video file for this. This whole endeavor that I'm undertaking right now ending up with a recording of somewhere in the neighborhood of a little over 2 hours. So I'm actually going to be breaking this up into 2 videos. It's going to be the first one that'll be releasing now that you've seen right now, and then I'll have another one releasing in probably a day or so afterwards. I might end up with it releasing the next day, but I'm going to be making it a 2-parter for sure. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when the next one actually comes out. Because the next one I will actually be finishing the farm. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.